welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some brand new releases from Colorist Carol. Before we get into the beautiful polishes, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoy seeing Colorist Carol here on my channel. And if you aren't already, I really hope you'll consider subscribing as well. I upload new live swatching videos every week. Also, side note, if you think you're subscribed, you might want to scroll down just to double check. I've gotten a few messages this week on Instagram saying that some people were subscribed to my channel and then they scrolled down and they weren't. So you might want to double check. I don't know what's up with that. So I actually have 2 new releases to share with you from Colorist Carol today. I have a set of 6 new beautiful holographic shades to share, as well as a fun glitter crelly duo. So all the polishes I'm sharing with you today will be released on Friday, October 8th. The holographics will be restocked, but the glitter crellies will not be. So if you like that birthday duo, make sure you're ready to shop on October 8th. All right, we have 8 stunning polishes to look at today, so let's go ahead and get into the swatches. All right, so we're going to start off with the holographic shades first. I will be saving my very favorite for last as usual. And then after we look at the holo shades, we'll take a look at the birthday crelly duo. So this first orange one is called Horizon, and it's described as being a pumpkin orange linear holographic. Very simple description and very true. It is a bright, like tangerine pumpkin orange for sure, and it's got tons and tons of that beautiful linear holographic pigment. This one I think is just the perfect color for October, so I love that it's being released on October 8th so you can get it before October's over and wear it. This polish definitely has a jelly-like base, so on that first coat, we're still seeing quite a bit of nail line. However, the opacity for this kind of shade is fantastic. It's super even and smooth and went on very easily. On the second coat, I started to get better blurring of that nail line and a deeper orange shade. It's getting to be more of a beautiful pumpkin now. And then on the third coat, I did reach full opacity, and I think 3 coats will be perfect for almost everyone on this one. Oh, so sparkly. So here's what it looks like on the full hand swatch, built up in 3 coats and some outdoor lighting. This was around sunset, but I had to show off some of that sparkle. Oh, it's so reflective and beautiful. And then to show off a little bit better color accuracy, here's what it looks like under my studio lighting. Just so much depth to this beautiful orange. Pictured are 3 coats of Horizon with a glossy top coat. Next, we're taking a look at Truffle. This one's described as being a cinnamon brown with olive undertones. It's got linear holographic pigment as well as some aurora shimmer. So Truffle is different from the rest of the collection in that way. It's the only one that's got that aurora shimmer. And I hope that Colorist Carol releases more because holo and shimmer together, my dream come true. It's like my favorite combination. And I think this one, it's not my top pick from this collection, but it's certainly unique and very, very beautiful. I do have a few browns in my collection. I even have, I think, a few brown linear holographics, but that olive undertone in this one just makes it unlike anything that I've seen. It's really cool. On application, this one was a little bit more pigmented, I want to say, than Horizon. You can see a lot of that dark brown shade is already coming through on that first coat. I did still have quite a bit of visible nail line, so I needed to build this one up to 2 coats to reach full opacity. So only 2 coats for this one, and I think most people will be good with this one in 2 coats. And here on that second coat, look at all of that beautiful holo. It's gorgeous, and that aurora shimmer is just sparkling in there too. So here's what this one looks like built up in 2 coats in the sunlight. Check out that shimmer. Oh, so pretty. And the green, the olive undertones don't make it like look green. It just gives, I don't know, the polish like a different kind of vibe, like a different feel to it. Here's what it looks like under my studio lighting. Perfection. What a fun brown polish. I never thought I would say that. What a fun brown polish. Pictured are 2 coats of Truffle with a glossy top coat. Next is another standout from this collection. I mean, At this point, the whole collection is almost my favorite, but that's okay. This one's called Mystified, and it's described as being a gunmetal linear holographic. So I saw Carolina post some beautiful nail art with this polish on her Instagram before I got these in my hands, and I, starting then, was just so psyched for this polish. It is incredibly reflective, and I find that the holographic pigment just pops against that deep gray base. And although the description doesn't say it has any shimmer in it, I feel like when I look at this polish, I see a little bit of a glow. Do you see it there in the middle? Like a goldish glow. It's so beautiful. I couldn't stop staring at this on my nails. On application, this one was very smooth, but it was more jelly-like than I was expecting. Honestly, I was expecting it to be quite a bit more pigmented, but like Truffle, it built up really well for me in 2 coats. I only needed 2 coats for this one, but I can see that if maybe you have longer nails than me, you might want 3, maybe. I think 2 will be good for most people, but some may want 3. See how well it built up? It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. How many times can I say that? One more time. So beautiful. So here's what it looks like built up in 2 coats on the full hand swatch out in the sun. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is unreal. This one might be maybe the most holographic in this collection. It blew me away. So pretty. Pictured are 2 coats of Mystified, which is how I'm feeling right now, with a glossy top coat. Next up, we're taking a look at Rumor. This one's described as being a berry purple linear holographic. Definitely agree with that description. I would say the base for this one doesn't lean indigo. It definitely leans a little bit pinky, a little bit violety, a little bit berry-y. And it's a beautiful, beautiful base color. The holographic really sparkles, especially the blue color in the holographic. You can really see it popping against that purple, which was super unexpected for me. But it's just gorgeous. And like the others we've seen in this release, I feel like this one is incredibly seasonal. Purple has become one of my favorite colors to wear around Halloween, and I could see some gorgeous like nail art stamping with this gorgeous purple as a base. In terms of formula, Rumor was perfection. I would say it was my favorite to put on out of the bunch because it just went on so smoothly, extremely evenly, and was fully opaque in 2 coats. Just, oh my goodness, this is satisfying for me. Watching it right now, it just is so crazy smooth. So here's what it looks like built up in 2 coats. In the sunlight, I would say you don't see the linear as much in this one, but gosh, that sparkle you get and that blue you get in the hollow is just beautiful. So pretty. Pictured are 2 coats of Rumor with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Awake, and this one's described as being a deep ocean blue linear holographic. So when I imagine an ocean blue, I imagine something much more bright and jovial than this. This is like an ocean blue in the middle of a crazy storm, and there's like a ship out at sea and the waves are crashing. Do you like my imagery I'm creating? My point is, it's a dark, dusty, deep, broody blue, and it's so pretty. I would almost call it like a navy color. It's gorgeous. And I don't have a linear holographic in this shade, so again, really excited to add this one to my collection. On application, this one was definitely the most pigmented of the group. Are you seeing this? Whew. It was pigmented. I didn't get staining from any of the polishes in this collection, but if I did, it would have been this one. Wear a base coat if you want to avoid staining. Also recommend not overworking this polish. It just doesn't need it. Just like, why am I still going in? What am I doing? Come on. All right, and then on the second coat, definitely got full opacity. This one really reminded me of the formula of the existing linear holographics that Colores de Carol has come out with. She's come out with some beautiful, beautiful linear holographics, I believe last fall, and I have a lot of those, and I love those. So while you're on the site, check them out. So here's what Awake looks like in 2 coats in the sunlight. Very, very sparkly and deep and perfect for fall. I mean, That's what it is. It's true. All right, pictured are 2 coats of Awake with a glossy top coat. And then the final polish in this holographic release, and my favorite from this collection, is called Capri, and it's described as being an ultramarine blue linear holographic. When I saw this color, I just fell in love. It is beautiful, beautiful. Now, is it a polish that I would wear in the fall? Not necessarily, but I'm tempted because it's just that pretty. This is a shade I would wear in the summer more than likely, but again, it's just so gorgeous. Like, who cares about seasonal wear? Just throw it out the window. Wear what you want. Just kidding. I still love my seasonal releases. On application, this one had a super squishy yet even jelly formula. It reminded me a lot of how Horizon applied. It was just very even and smooth on that first coat, but a little bit sheer. I was able to reach full opacity with this one in just 2 coats, to my surprise, but if you've got longer nails, you may need 3. So here's what it looks like built up in 2 coats in the sunlight. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know if this one's the most holographic in this collection, but this may be my favorite blue linear holographic I own now. It's just such a bright, bold base color. It's so much fun. Pictured are 2 coats of Capri with a glossy top coat. And next we're moving into the birthday duo. Each of these polishes will retail for $11.50, or if you like both of them, you can purchase them for $22. This release is a 1 batch limited edition release, so once they sell out, they're gone. So make sure if you like them, you grab them on October 8th. So this first beauty is called 50, and it's described as being a teal crelly with holographic glitters and purple shreds. Coloristic Carol just nails it with these crellies. They're so interesting every single time. This one's just totally wild. It's got a beautiful fall-y teal base. It's got a lot of green, I feel like some jade undertones in there, and then just an array of beautiful glitters, green, orange. Sorry, I got hypnotized there for a second. And then of course those really cool purple shreds. It's just a lot going on. On application, this one, of course, has a very crelly formula, quite sheer on that first coat, but very smooth, even coverage. You start to get better development of coverage on the second coat and more of those glitters as well. I don't worry about getting the glitters out on the first coat, especially with Coloristic Carol polishes. They're going to come on the second and third coats. The first coat is really just to get that foundation started on the polish. So on the third coat, I did get the color I was looking for, that rich, deep teal that was in the bottle, and tons of those glitters. I didn't have to shake it. They weren't stuck to the sides of my bottle. I didn't have to leave it upside down. They just came out so well. So here's what it looks like dried down in 3 coats. A little bit textured, huh? Well, good news. On October 8th, Coloristic Carol is also releasing a smoothing top coat called the Leveler. Such an intense name. So the Leveler is going to retail for $7.75, and having a glitter smoothing top coat, in my opinion, is a necessity if you are a glitter polish or flaky dense polish lover. I used to not like glitters because I can't stand the texture, and smoothing top coats changed the game for me because they give glitter dense polishes and flaky polishes a gel-like shine that just makes them look beautiful. Beautiful and so smooth. All you have to do is apply the leveler on top of a glitter heavy or flaky heavy polish. Let it dry completely, and here's what that looks like. It's got a shine, but still a little bit of texture. So then you're going to go in with a top coat. Coloristic Carol makes a wonderful top coat. I don't have that here, but I really do enjoy their top coat. I've tried it before. And then let that dry and look at the results. I mean, they speak for themselves. So shiny, so smooth, and hallelujah, no texture. So here's what 50 looks like, built up in 3 coats with that leveler and a glossy top coat, and beautiful. beautiful. The orange and purple and green is giving me Halloween. The teal is giving me fall. So I feel like I could wear this one after Halloween is over too. Pictured are 3 coats of 5-0 with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. And the final polish I have to share with you today, and my favorite of the birthday duo, is called 70s Baby, and it's described as being a medium gray crowley with a subtle multi-chrome shimmer as well as holographic glitters and purple shreds. So this one has a lot of the same components as 5-0. It's got the orange and green glitters. It also has those purple shreds, but it just looks so different in this gray base. It's also got some light sky blue colored glitters, and I don't see those very often in polishes, and I love them, especially the squares. And it's got multi-chrome shimmer. So many things going on, and like some tiny like moon shaped glitters I see in there as well. I used to think that gray polishes are boring. This one's not boring. I'll just leave it at that. This one is anything but boring. On application, this one was quite sheer on the first coat. I would recommend going in thin for your coats for both of these crowleys because, man, those glitters are packed in there. They're not stuck to the bottle. No shaking needed. They come out super easily. So go in thin for your coats and it will build up beautifully in 3. Now you might have a few glitters that just want to like peek above your nail line a little bit, and they're pretty chunky glitters. So you'll just use your finger or the brush tip to smooth those out like that. So here's what it looks like built up in 3 coats with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. Oh, this is so fun. And I love it transitioning from fall to winter because I feel like the glitters are fall colored, but the base is wintry. And yes, so, so beautiful. Pictured are 3 coats of 70s Baby with a leveler and a glossy top coat. So those are all the polishes I have to share with you from Coloristic Carol. Let me know in the comments what you think of this release. Are you planning to pick any of them up? I also forgot to mention in the intro that if you use code RAE, R-A-E, at checkout on the Coloristic Carol site, that you'll save 10% off your order. That's not an affiliate code, it's just a code to share to help you save some money. And in case you've missed some of my recent videos, you should definitely go check them out. I live swatched and reviewed Wildflower Lacquer's new Koi's from the Swamp collection, as well as her charity polish for the month of October. I also did a live stream where I shared some polishes that are on my fall rack this season. And I live swatched and reviewed Coloristic Carol's Halloween 2021 collection. I'll leave those videos linked below so you can go check them out. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!